Alright, guys, let's talk about another situation. My goodness, I am so grateful. Anyways, guys, I am so thankful that I never covered this situation. If you guys don't know the situation right here, this is the DoorDash girl situation. If you guys don't know, basically this DoorDash girl right here, she's mainly known as the DoorDash girl. This woman was doing her job at DoorDash as usual. She went to somebody's house. She saw somebody, naked. I don't know if it's dick out or something, but point is, this guy was naked. He was drunk, sleeping on his couch, and then the girl basically took pictures of this guy and then, basically went on TikTok and said she was sexually assaulted. And she got a lot of shit for it because, well, what she said is not true. She did not get sexual assault. She did not get sexually assaulted because the guy did not even go up. You have to be physically touched in order to be sexually assaulted. Maybe it was indecent exposure, but based on what we have here today, I don't think it might be that either. I guess they're giving him good grace or something. And yeah, I'm so happy that I never covered this or touched this topic at all until now because there was a lot of misinformation, surrounding this whole DoorDash girl situation. Like there was this one, there was people who were going as far as to photoshopping a door in the DoorDash girl's initial video, claiming that she recorded herself opening the door and that she deleted it. And there was also people from, I guess, people taking on the girl side who made up shit about the guy on the couch, basically like saying that hey, he's done this shit before and saying that he has criminal records for indecent exposure. Turns out all that shit was false, by the way, and the creator that actually made those claims actually, admitted that he lied. So yeah, you know, like this situation just in general is a fucking mess, and I'm glad I'm not touching it until now. And basically, what happened was the DoorDash girl was arrested, and this video will basically explain it better than I am. You don't need to hear me like ramble, but anyways, yeah, that's basically like the whole rundown, what I have in a nutshell. Anyways, let's just let this video play.
So DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. They have my money in that account. I was working. I was literally working, and they deactivated me.
You guys remember the...
And I don't think, you screaming at a camera, screaming that you were sexually assaulted doesn't help your case either. It just makes you look crazy.
DoorDash girl from about a month ago who claimed to be essayed while doing a delivery. She stated that as she walked up to the door to make the delivery as instructed by the person ordering food, she noticed that the guy was on the couch, seemingly passed out while he had his pants down to his ankles. In the video, it stated that a man named Austin orders DoorDash, selects the...
Oh yeah, this is also another thing that she fucked up. She also revealed this guy's name, which is like the main reason why she got fired from DoorDash, because he put his name out there. And I think there's like terms and conditions on DoorDash where you cannot, publicly, like make posts about the customer or some shit.
To have the order left at the door, sees his DoorDasher, me, has a female name, falls asleep on the couch with his pants down and the door wide open. Now, where the woman messed up is not only did she put his name out there, but she also put his...
Which is like a big no-no.
...address and what his home looked like. Also, the fact that he was naked, she displayed that online. And
yeah, and that's never getting fucking deleted.
Not just wrong from a moral standpoint, but literally illegal. And that's why today she is locked up somewhere, because she has recently been arrested after getting hit with
two felony charges.
Unlawful surveillance and dissemination of surveillance images. Now, reports say that according to authorities, the woman's story did not align with the evidence, while what began as a call for justice has escalated to a criminal case. Internet users are still grappling to understand the twist in this story. It goes on to say, according to the police account, the suspect, a 23-year-old woman named Levi Rose Henderson, visited a customer's address on October 12th to deliver food in a contactless drop-off manner. However, she proceeded to open the closed entrance door and went inside. She found The customer.
So it was shown that she ended up opening the door. However, we don't have proof of this. However, we do have police report of this. So she did end up opening the guy's door.
Sleep on the couch, wearing his trousers down. She recorded the incident, but later.
What I meant by proof is by like we don't have video proof, but we do have like a police report proof showing that like she did open this guy's door.
Posted the blurred footage of the act on TikTok, claiming she was sexually assaulted. Now, this would contradict everything that she said in the beginning, and a lot of us, myself included, fell for the okie doke. Hell, I remember there was a video where somebody actually
This fucking video looks fake as fuck, bro.
went to the guy's house and they took pictures of the house, and there was no ring camera there. But the report and the accounts from the officers are saying otherwise. However, footage from the ring camera revealed that the customer did not invite her inside. The detectives later determined that he was not intentionally exposing himself, nor was there any evidence of sexual assault. On November 10th, she was arrested for charges related to 2 Class E felonies, unlawful surveillance, as well as the dissemination of unlawful surveillance images.
Jesus.
This means distributing the images that were taken during the unlawful surveillance, so the video online. Now, these are just some light charges that are like community service slap on the wrist.
No, she might go to jail for that shit.
These charges apparently have up to 4 years of prison tied to them, which I ain't gonna lie.
Why'd you show Diddy?
At that point, I'm snitching. It don't even matter if it's something snitch worthy. I'm finding something to snitch on. 8 years in prison is absolutely insane. Now, if you got your bingo cards out, the report states that she did illegally enter this man's dwelling and take pictures of him while he was in a vulnerable state. So if you had your money down for she did a B&E and broke into his house, then hey, you get the money. Now, I'll have to wait and see if the ring camera footage actually does come out, if she actually gets hit with these charges.
Yeah, we probably won't see that ring doorbell camera video until like for a very long time. We'll probably not care about that situation by the time that shit comes out.
That there are 2 things about this situation that are extremely interesting. The ability to galvanize the internet about your story, about your plight, about your issue is extremely powerful. I know
Yeah, and that's insane too.
a lot of people gravitated towards this story for a lot of the reasons why a lot of people would gather towards this story. Young white girl, damsel in distress, playing on the heartstrings of victims in the past. I think my biggest takeaway from this situation is that there is a continuous misinformation and disinformation loop that exists on the internet. Now, as it seems,
And it exists on both sides. We saw proof of that with the DoorDash girl situation. We saw TikToks of people editing doors on her initial video. This was before the police report came out, by the way. We saw fucking people making up shit about the guy sleeping on the couch, even though we don't know what this guy even looks like. Like, it's just all around, it's just a terrible situation.
right now, she herself is the start of the disinformation loop. But at this point in 2025, all we have to live off of are videos. We can't take words seriously anymore. And even those videos can be, corrupted and distorted. Now, look, I'm not saying that I'm above the madness. I, too, jump into the fire like the rest of the crowd. But throughout this whole cycle, it was interesting seeing how many people were ready to jump out on a ledge, put out a cropped image, say that...
Yeah, like, this is the image I'm fucking talking about.
Something that existed,
like, this door looks deformed as shit,
that actually didn't exist, existed in order to spin their narrative about this young girl and her situation. The sad part about it is it's actually so easy to be deceived on this internet, and it's even more harder to find the truth. This generation is supposed to have access to information fast, but that doesn't always mean that it's good. And it also...
Yeah, and it's so much easier to spread misinformation. I wish I said this earlier, but like, the DoorDash girl could have avoided all of this conflict if she, just delivered the food and all. But if she did but let's say this door was wide open and she saw this man, naked on his couch and stuff. You call the police, have them do a wellness check or something. Call the police, and maybe you can get some charge or something out of him there. It's highly unlikely, but you can get something out of that. It's better than just taking pictures of this guy and then going on the internet saying that you're sexually assaulted. Like, I don't know what's with these people that wants to, like, it's the fucking TikTok meta nowadays. People just want to, like, be a victim now. Now, there are real victims out there, and we should believe victims, but goddamn, dude, like, if people are seeing that, like, you can profit a lot for just, like, being a professional victim on the internet, then that's gonna start being the new meta on this on the internet, and that is scary.
Doesn't help when even the creator themselves is saying stuff that has holes in it, flaws in it, doesn't line up.
Because this woman right here lied about sexual assault, and then now no one's gonna take the fucking sexual assault seriously anymore, and that's pretty sad.
With this, that, and the third story, it makes it to where even in the follow-up videos, you have to question what they're saying.
I have obtained irrefutable proof that the door was already wide open when I arrived to the customer's house. But due to its importance, I cannot post that proof at this time.
Now, I know
I mean, she posted another proof.
everybody's looking to jump and pile on this woman, and hey, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you.
I mean, she got arrested. I mean, it's perfect time to pout on her.
Rightfully so, because in a lot of her videos, she does say some things that are out of pocket and crazy.
I was kicked out of this apartment.
People bring up this video a lot, that she got inside an apartment she was kicked out of. I don't know anything about this one.
6 months ago. Nobody is currently living in it.
How'd you get inside?
How did I get in? That's a secret I'll never tell. I just
I
want to say that a fucking MILF just dropped off my McDonald's. Thank you so
Wait, that's her? What the fuck? I thought that was like a completely different TikToker. I saw this TikTok like earlier today. I thought that was doing research on this. I thought that was somebody else.
much. You have my address. Come back sometime. Come back when your shift's over.
Now, about this situation, whether you're on the
I mean, unironically, she looks better with curly hair.
winning side, the losing side, or you just stayed neutral, what is very interesting to
Guys, she's probably like a year older than me, so cut that shit.
me is that there was a lot of misinformation and disinformation about this situation. I saw a bunch of random tweets pop
He's suing her for false no, okay, this is some bullshit comment right here.
up on the timeline claiming that they knew the guy in the house and that he does have a Ring doorbell camera and that they knew to talk to the guy. They talked to the actual man in question. Let's not
Well, the Ring doorbell thing was, I guess, they got the Ring doorbell part correct,
forget about
which is what landed her behind fucking bars.
the slew of videos that came out surrounding the situation depicting there being some sort of Ring camera doorbell, door knock-in type situation going on.
There is Ring footage from the DoorDash video.
Yeah, this video is fucking bullshit.
Okay, so if you somehow haven't heard the news by now, allegedly people on the internet claim that the man on his couch in his own house has Ring camera footage of the whole situation going on, which has people outraged.
AI.
But probably
This is literally AI, bro.
the craziest thing about this whole situation is everybody
Why are there so many gay sound effects? This guy looks like Michael McCrudden's deformed twin. Like, I feel like I'm looking at Michael McCrudden as we speak.
keeps flip-flopping on
I probably shouldn't have said before him. That was a little mean.
side they're actually on. Personally, I did the same thing. First I was defending her, then I wasn't, then I was again, and I'm just all over the place. Now, I've done a lot of research about this, and I actually
I'm low-key happy that I did not say shit. I think the most I said was like, I made like a brief TikTok talking about like, oh, this hurts sexual assault victims, and I deleted it because, you know, there was a lot, like, I thought, like, I don't know. It was, I thought it was kind of stupid.
find the footage anywhere or the man talking about where the footage is. Now, this could just be another thing where the internet just spreads rumors for attention, but the DoorDash
Yeah, and you're one of those people. Literally, look at you. You're literally putting John Pork tattoos in your video. How should I take you seriously?
girl hasn't uploaded for a week on her page, which has people questioning what's going on with her.
I just think that it's interesting to note that people are so invested in this situation. They're willing to go so far to prove their point that they're even generating Sora fake AI videos.
Sora is one. Whoever the fuck made Sora, bro, you are on some deep shit.
To prove that this girl broke into the house.
Leave the food by the door. No, I'm going in.
No, I'm going, like, see, this is fake as fuck. Like, that's not what it looked like in the video.
I am the victim! I am the victim! I am the victim! Leave the food on the door?
Oh, we're cooked.
Nah, I'm going in now. I am the victim! I am the victim!
This generation is so fucked, bro. I'm cringing at these AI videos, bro.
These aren't even good AI videos. Now, you and I, as trained AI viewers on this channel, which I've got to do more AI videos, because every time I text my mom, she like falls for some sort of AI.
So true. My parents also text me like AI shit. No, you know what the worst part is? My parents are on Facebook a lot, and Facebook like spreads misinformation about, like, they always do bullshit posting on Facebook. And one time my dad like went up to me and told me, "Hey, they fucking canceled Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl." And I was like, "What the fuck?" Then he sent me the post and I was like, "Dude, this is a bullshit post." And I told him about, hey, Facebook likes to spread, like, people on Facebook like to like spread fucking misinformation shit to, like, I guess have you riled up. There was one Facebook post that my mom fell for, that Patrick Mahomes was getting traded to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Scandal.
Yeah, so that's how far Facebook goes.
It's a process, chat. It's a process. You've got to hold the hand of the elderly, because people are falling for this actual content. They are thinking that this is real. And whether it turns out to be the actual depiction or not the depiction, the question is, why are people so ready to put this disinformation and misinformation out there in order to get a win in the conversation?
Yeah, because you're literally like fucking up your own credibility as you do this. And you don't win by just doing that.
Started to come out, I felt like I was almost in a CIA Black Mirror episode with how much to bat people were going for these different individuals. And on the flip side of the AI videos that were in defense of the man who was naked on the couch, there was also disinformation and misinformation put out in an attempt to protect the woman in the situation who claimed she was the SA victim.
Again, I can't say for certain if that is true or not. Now here's a picture of Austin and what he looks like.
Like, we don't even know what the guy's face looks like. Like, how do you know this is the guy?
And yes, I did blur out somebody who was with him because that is not right to put her in the picture. But I did end
But you put those people in the back.
up finding his Facebook, and it was from the same town that he is in, and everything tracks. Now, I did end up finding his Twitter as well, and he has not posted anything on the whole situation. Now, last
Why would he? Like, if he wants to, like, I guess, not get, like, I guess, have the court of law agree with him, or have, like, the court of law, like, do some shit, he would not be saying shit. Like, I feel like it's smart to not say shit, because the court of law holds more value than the court of public opinion.
Casey had said that there was a case on Austin. And as you can see, there was...
Casey Speaks? Yeah, that's the guy that made the bullshit reporting about, like, basically saying that he found this guy's information, finding all this shit. Turns out it was all a lie. He even admitted it himself.
a case with Austin. I blurred out his last name because I don't want to dox anybody, but
You doxed his face, though.
he did have a case for disorderly conduct. Now, looking more into the case, you can actually see that he was in trouble for indecent exposure, but since it was his first time, it got moved down to disorderly conduct.
And see,
Yeah, and that turned out to be all false. Like, the guy, Casey Speaks, that put all this shit out there, admitted that he lied about it.
this is where I step out of the conversation. I don't know what type of day and age we're in, but the stuff that I'm seeing that people are willing to believe disinformation, misinformation, AI videos, fake content, etc., in order to prove their point, to get their shit off, is really, really strange and unbelievable. I get it. You get some sort of instant gratification in the moment of being on the right side of history, but I promise you, there is no scorecard for Chatter 707. There's no scorecard for X creator when it comes to who's right or who's wrong on these different things. And ultimately, we have to check, and this is just another time, and I'm not saying that I'm not like totally blameless in this conversation, but this is another time where we have to check what we are putting out there, check what's being pushed to the forefront. I bring up those obviously bad AI videos in this conversation because I saw big TikTok
Yeah, literally people are fucking believing this shit.
creators actually put that shit on their page and pose it as real video. Forget if they get
And they don't even look that good.
vindicated in December or whatever. That's not right. Like, that's just not right at all. And I know that people will be ready to jump on the bandwagon and kind of poo-poo on her for all the things that she's done in this
I would poo-poo on her. Like, bro literally got arrested.
situation, the potential lies that she's told, etc., etc. But I will say we are creating a pretty bad environment here where people
That
are
part's true.
allowed to use use AI video, this much disinformation, this much misinformation in order to get their shit off about any sort of actual situation. It's an evil world we live in, man. Woo.
Yeah. So that's basically the what the fuck? Love Island stars are legally cooked. Yeah. So that's the DoorDash girl situation in a nutshell. My thoughts on it is that, dude, all this could have been avoided if you just dropped the food off. And if you saw this guy naked while you were dropping the food off, you should just call the police. Like, call the police. If you didn't open the door or touch the door or anything, call the police and maybe do some sort of check on him to see if he's, like, you know, good or something. Maybe you could have gotten a charge that way or something. But, like, I'm saying that way. Me, you know, stupid guy with a fucking mic, knowing the fucking law. But yeah, that's basically all I got. Shout out to Mizzy for the video. It's good shit.